ClickUp and Taskworld, two of the biggest names in project management. But when the deadlines pile up, which one actually gets your team across the finish line? On one side, ClickUp, the all-in-one platform promising maximum productivity. On the other, Taskworld, sleek, streamlined, and trusted by global teams. We're putting them head-to-head in categories that matter most: task management, collaboration, customization, pricing, integrations, and more. No feature hype or marketing fluff, just real comparisons to help you decide. Each area earns a score, and we'll tally them up so you know exactly who takes the crown. And the winner? It might surprise you. Let's get into it. Alright, before we start, let's lay out the categories we'll be comparing. We've got price and value, features, collaboration, reporting and analytics, integrations, usability, security and compliance, and finally, mobile experience. Ready? Cool, here we go. Let's kick things off with price and value. Taskworld keeps it simple with easy to understand pricing, and honestly, it's a solid deal compared to some other tools out there. But heads up, it doesn't offer a fully free plan. ClickUp, on the other hand, does have a free forever option, which is awesome for trying things out. But as you start adding on the cool stuff, like automations or more advanced features, the costs can stack up quick. Plus, the pricing can get a little, let's say confusing if you're not careful. So overall, if you're after the best price to features ratio, Taskworld quietly edges ahead here. Moving on to features. Oh boy, ClickUp is a beast. Seriously, we're talking custom workflows, docs, whiteboards, automations, and pretty much any view you can imagine: list, board, Gantt, calendar, you name it. The catch? There's a bit of a learning curve, but if you love to customize, it's worth it. Taskworld keeps it straightforward. Visual boards, project timelines, and analytics. It just doesn't go as deep for super complex workflows. So if you want all-in-one features and the kitchen sink, ClickUp takes this round without breaking a sweat. Alright, collaboration. This is like the make or break for most teams, right? ClickUp's got real-time chat, assigned comments, tons of notifications, sometimes almost too many, which can feel a little nuts if you've got a big team. Taskworld is no slouch though. You get direct messaging, read receipts, and simple mentions, but it doesn't play as nice with third-party chat apps. It's a pretty even match here. Both do the job, so let's call it a tie for collaboration. Oh, and here's something cool you probably didn't know. ClickUp users have created over 3 billion tasks worldwide. That's kind of insane when you think about it. Now, reporting and analytics. If you're that person who loves dashboards, ClickUp has so many built-in widgets and lets you go wild with custom dashboards. The only thing is you gotta pay for those deep dive analytics. Nothing good comes totally free, right? Taskworld throws in progress charts and those neat performance heat maps, but it doesn't give you much room for custom reports. So ClickUp pulls ahead for data nerds. Next up is integrations. And, oh man, ClickUp just loves to connect. Slack, GitHub, Drive, and yeah, the entire Zapier universe too. It has so many native integrations it'll make your head spin, but sometimes that brings more complexity to manage. Taskworld? It covers some big names, but honestly, a lot of what you want connects only through Zapier or not at all. So in this category, ClickUp's the clear winner. Time to talk usability. Taskworld really nails this one. It's all about drag and drop, a super intuitive interface, and teams can hop in without a week-long training marathon. The trade-off? Power users might wish for more flexibility. ClickUp looks modern and you can personalize your dashboards, but especially for newbies, it can get crowded and a little overwhelming pretty quick. So for everyday usability, Taskworld comes out on top. Alright, security and compliance. This is kind of a boring one for most people, but stay with me. Both platforms go all out. ClickUp gives you SOC 2, Type 2, GDPR, SSO, 2FA, you name it. Taskworld's got ISO 27001, GDPR, encrypted data. If you've got serious privacy concerns, honestly, either one will have you covered. So let's call security a straight up tie. Almost there. Let's talk mobile experience. Both apps have mobile versions, and both actually do a solid job. ClickUp's mobile app gives you nearly everything the desktop does, but sometimes things get a bit squished and crowded on a small screen. Taskworld is friendlier on mobile, but it keeps things a bit more basic, so fewer customization options. All in all, just depends what you need, so we're calling this another tie. Let's visualize what we've covered so far. Here's how ClickUp and Taskworld stack up side by side across all those categories we just broke down. Alright, now for my final take. If you want the ultimate all-in-one platform where you can customize literally everything, ClickUp's gonna be your jam. It's perfect for teams that geek out over features and need flexibility. But if you want a tool that's easy to pick up, visually intuitive, and just plain gets the job done without the headache, Taskworld is a safe bet. For most people, the winner here is ClickUp, but only if you're ready to put in the time and use everything it offers. Found this comparison helpful? Make sure you follow along for more honest, in-depth tool breakdowns just like this one.